The Action Station. Action stations create a buzz of excitement during an event. Guests get to enjoy the sizzle of food cooking in a pan, fragrant aromas, and watching a chef prepare their food. Action stations can be set up in many different ways, depending on what food is offered. So let's look at action station equipment and providing an interactive experience. In order to give guests exactly what they want out of their meal, you must have the right action station equipment. Action stations are preferably attended by a member of the culinary team, but depending on your hotel and the event, a banquet server may be scheduled. The equipment that the attendant uses depends on the type of item being prepared. Action stations are pre-stocked with the correct serving utensils, as well as flatware for guests before the start of service. A typical buffet may include chafing dishes, but since all food is prepared fresh at an action station, there is nothing to store, so chafing dishes aren't necessary. The ingredients at an action station take center stage and should make up most of the decor. Wherever possible, dishes are made à la minute or prepared to order. Guests aren't just expecting fresh ingredients, they're looking at how they're presented too. This is why ingredients are always arranged and displayed in fresh and appealing ways. Seeing ingredients beautifully displayed gets guests excited about what to choose and the different combinations they could try. While it's important to label ingredients, the attendant should engage with the guest and explain ingredients, giving them more information on the options available to them. Engaging with guests during service is key to providing an interactive experience. Action station service is an interactive experience where the guest and the attendant work together to prepare a meal. In some cases, the guest is part of the decision-making process. They may pick ingredients from the selection offered, and they can chat to the attendant throughout service. Through conversation, the attendant gets to know the guest's preferences, offers guidance on ingredients and complementing flavors. The showmanship and flair begins when the cooking starts. This is where action station setup is vital. When ingredients and basic equipment are neatly placed, the attendant is able to showcase their technical cooking skills. The presence of the attendant in the event area enforces the idea that the meal is being freshly prepared, specifically for the guest. When it comes to food, guests are always looking for something different and exciting. When you have the right equipment, service runs smoothly. But that isn't what makes an action station special. By engaging with guests throughout service, the preparation of a meal is transformed into an experience. You've reached the end of this module on buffet styles. Each lesson has shown you the purpose of coffee break, beverage, and action stations. You know what goes into the setup of these stations and the equipment required for each. Whether it's up to you to set up and maintain these stations, or if you're assisting your team, use the knowledge you've gained in this module to make the guest's buffet experience a truly memorable one.